As dawn breaks across the African wetlands, another breeding season quietly begins for one of nature's most remarkable builders. Patience is the Hamerkop's greatest hunting tool. Every careful step increases the chance of finding food. Patient hunters. Choosing the right location is one of the most important decisions of the entire breeding season. Searching for a home. Every great structure begins with a single branch. The eggs began to hatch. A new life emerges. Unlike most birds, Hamerkops may carry hundreds, sometimes thousands, of sticks before their home is complete. Construction is a constant process of adding, testing, and strengthening.
Strength on the outside, comfort on the inside, the nest is engineered for both protection and shelter.
Subtitle: Building the Chamber.
After countless journeys and careful adjustments, one of Africa's most extraordinary bird nests is finally complete. The golden sun rises over the wetlands, signaling the start of a new day.
The greatest investment has only just begun. Every egg represents weeks of dedication still to come.
The storyboard continuity board details the complete life cycle of the Hamerkop, an African bird. We begin with habitat introduction. For the next several weeks, both parents share the responsibility of protecting the next generation from weather, predators, and time itself. After weeks of careful incubation, the first quiet signs of life finally appear. The struggle to hatch has begun. For a newborn Hamerkop, simply leaving the shell is the first great challenge of life. Keeping the nest clean reduces disease and helps conceal the vulnerable young from potential predators. The first meal delivers precious energy needed for rapid growth in the days ahead. From now on, the parents will repeat this demanding journey countless times every day. Keep practicing.
You can do it. Watch me fly.
As the chick grows, so does its appetite, demanding an almost constant supply of fresh food. Small changes appear almost daily. Down begins replacing bare skin, preparing the chick for the world beyond the nest.
The massive dome does more than hide the family. It shields them from the changing African weather. Shelter from rain. Each passing day brings greater strength, sharper awareness, and increasing curiosity. For weeks, the outside world has been only light and distant sounds. Today, curiosity finally draws the young bird toward the entrance. Long before it can fly, a young Hamerkop begins learning simply by watching its parents at work. These awkward wing beats strengthen muscles that will soon carry the young bird across the marsh. Strength in practice. Balance is learned one careful step at a time. Every movement builds confidence. The morning mist rises from the wetland. Time for food.
Soon, you will be ready to explore the world.
Fly high. The marsh awaits. With growing confidence comes a growing appetite, and every successful feeding supports the next stage of development. Before its first flight, every muscle must be tested again and again. For the first time, the young Hamerkop stands beyond the safety of its remarkable home. Every great journey begins with a single, uncertain leap. The first glide.
Practice slowly transforms uncertainty into skill, one flight at a time. Practice makes flight.
Learning to survive takes patience. Success does not come with the first attempt, but every miss is part of the lesson. Subtitle: The first attempt. Persistence is finally rewarded. After many failed attempts, the young Hamerkop secures its first successful catch. Subtitle: First Success. Scene 32, the Hamerkop storyboard. Global species identity, habitat lock, master nest lock, lighting arc, camera language. Main story. Experience grows through repetition. Every successful hunt is matched by many careful failures. Young Hamerkops continue learning by observing experienced adults, refining skills that cannot be inherited by instinct alone. As confidence grows, the young bird begins expanding its menu beyond tiny fish alone.
Survival depends not only on finding food, but also on maintaining feathers that must soon withstand a lifetime of flight.
The storyboard outlines the complete life cycle of the Hamerkop, from habitat selection and nest construction through incubation and hatching.
Although increasingly independent, the young Hamerkop still benefits from the reassuring presence of its parents.
Together once more.
The uncertain fledgling is rapidly becoming a capable hunter of the African wetlands. Each day, the young Hamerkop explores a little farther, gradually expanding the world it knows. Subtitle: A Wider World. Wetlands at sunrise are where our journey begins. Masters of the marsh diligently build their home. 3 precious eggs symbolize new life. The towering nest remains, a silent reminder of months of extraordinary effort and patient care. One breeding season comes to an end. The nest will remain, waiting quietly until another generation cycle once again. The young bird no longer depends on its parents. Each sunrise now begins with its own decisions. The wetland awakens. Construction begins on a grand scale. Life waits within the darkness. Skill comes not from instinct alone, but from countless quiet attempts repeated every day. Successful hunters know when to move and when to wait. The African wetlands support countless lives, each species filling its own unique role.
Prompt 0, Hybrid Storyboard Continuity Board. Project Hamerkop, Complete Life Cycle Documentary. Scene 44. Healthy feathers are as important as food, allowing every future journey to begin safely. Subtitle: Perfecting the Plumage.
Each day ends much as it began, in quiet balance with the rhythms of the wetland. Every new day begins with another search for food, strengthening the skills needed for adulthood. What was once uncertain has become routine. Patience is now matched by precision. A skilled hunter. Long after the breeding season ends, the remarkable nest stands as lasting evidence of extraordinary craftsmanship. The young Hamerkop has earned its independence. Soon, another breeding season will begin, and the cycle will quietly continue.
Ready for life.
The wetlands never stand still. As the seasons shift, fresh life transforms the landscape once again. A renewed marsh. Experience has replaced uncertainty. Every movement is now measured, efficient, and purposeful. Awareness is as important as skill. Survival depends on reading the landscape before taking the next step. The African wetlands are shaped by countless species, each contributing to the balance of this remarkable ecosystem. Shared habitat. Though empty now, the enormous nest remains a lasting monument to months of tireless construction. An enduring legacy. The hybrid storyboard continuity board for the Hamerkop documentary details the life cycle of these fascinating African birds. For the Hamerkop, changing weather is simply another part of everyday life. Changing skies. The uncertain fledgling has become a confident traveler of the wetlands. Moments of stillness are woven between the endless tasks of survival, revealing the quiet rhythm of wetland life. Action. The early morning mist gives way to the bustle of the waking marsh. Two Hamerkops begin their daily search for sustenance. Seen from above, the remarkable nest is only one small part of a living landscape that supports countless generations. The story of one Hamerkop has come to an end. But across Africa's wetlands, countless others are quietly beginning the same timeless journey. Time moves quietly across the wetlands. The young bird we first met has now become a fully mature adult, ready to begin a new chapter. Like generations before it, the adult begins searching for a place where the next generation may someday hatch. No single bird defines these wetlands. Every species, every season, and every life. The Hamerkop, a fascinating bird from the African wetlands. This storyboard outlines our documentary journey, from their unique nests. Long after its builders have left, the remarkable nest continues to shape life within the wetlands, offering shelter and opportunity to other wildlife. In the fading light, the wetlands settle once more into quiet balance, just as they have for countless generations. Global Species Identity Lock, Hamerkop, Project Zero, Habitat Lock, African Wetlands, Phase 1. One life has completed its first great journey. Soon another will begin, following the same timeless rhythm shaped by water, patience, and instinct. Across Africa's wetlands, the story of the Hamerkop is never truly finished. As one season ends, another quiet.
Checking the structure.
Feels solid.
Good. Ready to proceed. Keep it safe. I will.
Coos softly. Briefly responds.